ambiguity is really important to the show, leaving things totally up in the air. I think partly so the actors will play it right down the middle, but also because they don't know what they're going to do with this stuff. And a lot of our perceptions are twisted around by the flashbacks or the flash forwards. And our sense of what's going on is always changing because our sense of what the connections are between events is always changing. So ambiguity is really important because they wanted to create a mystery that we would have to go back and we have to go back and puzzle our way through again. Uh, I think that one of the things they discovered was that ambiguity was also an incredible tool for creating drama and intention at a level that I don't even really get at the theaters um, anymore. So um, the other thing about ambiguity is that, you know, most shows are a question about what's going to happen next. That's William Goldman said that drama was about what happens next. But I think there's another question, which is what's already happened? How do we interpret what we've already seen? What's the meaning of what we've already seen? And um, and I think that Lost was expert at understanding this. Now, I mean, most good movies do this to some extent. If you look at some of Lost's precursors, like Star Wars, um, a lot of events we can see at the end of Empire, what the meaning of a lot of the events were earlier, and we can see, for instance, at the end of the Matrix that when the Oracle says that he's going to die, and when she says agreeing with him that he's not the one, because she asks him, "How do you feel?" Um, she agrees not because he's not the one, but because he needs to believe he's not the one in order to become the one. Because he needs to believe he's not the one, so he can go back in the Matrix and save his friends. So the lesson in the Matrix is actually quite similar to the one in Lost, which is that you have to be, in order to become the golden child, so to speak, you need to be willing to give up your life for the sake of your friends, and that is how we really become all powerful.